Hey Taurus, it's Chronic Joy Tarot, and this is going to be your August mid-month update for August 2017. If you're returning to my channel, thank you so much. I love that you're here and on this journey with me. It's been kind of fun. I've only been here a few months. It's just been so much fun. I love it. And if you're new to my channel, please know that my style, you can check it out in my About section, but my style is very fluid. It's not as literal as some tarot readers, which I follow many of them. They're wonderful readers out there, but my style is very specifically calling to your higher self and your spiritual and personal development. If that doesn't click for you, and if it's not your thing, that's fine. There's, it's you can scroll away and it's fine. I'm not going to take offense. But if it does connect with you and you are here to do some inner work, you're in the right place. Okay? I always pull one oracle card and then I do the spread, the tarot spread, to sort of expand on that theme. And this month's or this reading's oracle card is coming from this deck, Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. And then the Zen Tarot deck here is where we do the reading, and that's this deck here. These are the first two decks I ever received. I received them both from the same person, and they are the reason I'm here, literally. So they have a lot of meaning for me. Okay, Taurus, let's see what you can focus on in this period of time here. Archangel Uriel. Now, this is an emotion card. This is a emotional well-being card, and the Archangel is sort of, the power guide for your emotions. So the message is your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Okay? So we're going to look to soften the edgier, the hard edges that we all carry. This isn't pinpointing you, Taurus, and there's nothing wrong with you. But we all have those harder edges within us that can always use some softening and opening up. And right now, maybe you're brokenhearted. Maybe your heart was set on a situation or an idea that isn't coming about, and you're hurt. You're hurt by it. But your healing, the path of your healing starts with you, okay? This spread here is called the Flying Bird, and this is the point of liftoff. This is where we're starting, and then we're going to take flight and come to a new level of awareness. Okay, you're starting out here, Taurus, in this integration card. This is telling us that opposing forces in our lives, good and bad, up and down, day and night, black and white, whatever, there is a common space for everything to exist, right? Integration. If you integrate the yin and the yang, the male and the female, and the, your own feminine and masculine, if you integrate the fact that good and bad comes to you, and that's what life is, if you just get to a place where all of it is welcome, then you have a more firm foundation. And that does come along with, a heartache usually does come when we have a splitting of our energy, right? We had our mindset on one thing and the opposite happened or something. That usually will bring us heartache. But that is kind of the nature of life. And so finding that way to ease that pain and know that there's room for all of it to exist and that we can move on from it and we can find, positives from every situation. That's an important starting place here for you, Taurus, okay? This card here, the position is called the Fear of Flying. The whole thing's the flying bird. The left wing is internal or unseen hidden energies that are within you that others don't realize. And the right wing is external energies and how they show up in your life. But the position of this one internal card is the fear of flying, and this could be a block to your progress. So let's see if we can master whatever energy lies here for you. We are the world. So Taurus, this is guiding you. If you have a broken heart and if you have emotions to heal, rely on others. Don't just hold it all and try to figure it all out yourself. Once you realize that Everything that exists is as it is. And it all has a place for our own personal growth, good and bad, even if you want to label it that way. It all has a place. And you reach out to others and lean on the support of others to get through your healing. Even if it's your archangel, even if you call to Uriel and say, please guide me through this, call to your guides, that's what's going to, make your progress a little bit quicker. On the outside, it will show up on you as self-empowerment. Okay? So it kind of sounds funny, but lean on others to shore up your own self-power, right? I mean, it is. It's an interactive, connected thing. If you buy into, and I definitely do, the concept that we're all one, we're all connected, our energy and our consciousness is all part of the same, then reaching out to others to get a lift up and get some support is going to shore up your own personal power. They are you, right? Their power infusing into you is going to light you up. You can create the path of your life, and that's what this is saying, and you do. So if you're feeling some sadness, be honest, feel it, process it, but then know you can create the next step away from it. You can move on from it. You can expand from that space of brokenness. When your heart is broken, open, remember, it's opened. Now, all the possibilities can come in and you can move in any direction. It's tough and it's sad because your heart was probably broken because things in your life didn't turn out the way you had your mind set on it. But an opening is an opening, right? And believe me, I've had my heart broken and it took a while, but letting it stay open and letting life come to me and show up in the different ways it shows up, it really helped me. It helped my growth, and it can you too, Taurus. The next couple weeks, you might feel that life is, business as usual. It might feel a little ordinary. This is an internal energy. So inside, you might feel like the change you're seeking or the healing that you're looking for isn't coming about, that it's all the same. It's still holding me down, but it's really not true. If you look at this figure, the day seems normal. He's walking along the garden, pulling, the flowers, but there's a bunch of things to see. He's kind of looking downward, but there's all kinds of things to see up above. So life is never ordinary. It is always coming at us. The changes are always coming. Please don't. Now this suppression card, this is suppression. This is an external position. And I don't want you to close off from others. This one step here, reaching out and leaning on others for support, is really important because you might feel a couple times in the next few weeks that you just want to shut down. And if your heart was broken and you are sad over something, you might want to just withdraw. And for a certain time, that's okay to tend to yourself and tend to your heart, but please don't stay there, okay? Have the courage, the next card, to blossom, to grow from that dark space. That seedling that was way down in those boulders was in the dark and covered by a hard shell and had no idea of the potential of itself to blossom into a flower. It could have stayed that way, suppressed for a long time and just stayed as a shell or as a seed. But it had the courage to let that next thing come, which was a droplet of water, and soften its outer shell, and then it let the sunlight in. Allow your life's path to unfold. Don't hold yourself in one place just because things, are sad right now or aren't turning out the way you want them to. There's more. There's more to the story, right? And the outcome of this, beautiful. The outcome of your reading is new vision. So by doing this work internally and reaching out to others and knowing you create your own path, trusting in your guides, you're going to create a new, lighter, almost a sense of relief space to operate from. Beautiful. Freedom, rainbows, open, wide open. It's all there. Just along the way, there's a couple of places where you might feel stuck, and I'm encouraging you to reach out, reach forward, reach up, you know, whatever it is that you need to reach for to expand your heart and emerge from the space you're in. Okay? All right, Taurus, I hope this clicked for you. And if it didn't, check out your moon or rising sign on my channel, and maybe those will click. These are general readings, so they're not always going to resonate. If you want a personal reading, you have some specific questions, we can really dig into them. Check out my contact information in my About section and get in touch with me. I'm booking personal readings through the end of the month right now, and then after that, we're going to see. I'm going to change my schedule a little bit. Okay, that's it though. Take care. I'll talk to you in September.